y'all? It's your boy C Mill, C from the D, coming at you live and direct. What's going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Nope, happy Wednesday. I'm sorry. Happy Wednesday to everybody. It's hump day, hump day. You know what I'm saying? What's up, children of the light? I hope everybody living good out there, staying in positive energy. Hey, I want to talk to you today about narcissistic parents, man. Narcissistic parents, man. They can mess some stuff up bad. You know what I'm saying? And the way they go about things, man, is just atrocious, man. They could really put a damper on things, man. Like in your subconscious. You know what I'm saying? Because like the way they treat the child's not treated like a person or entity. You know what I'm saying? The child is treated like a possession or something to manipulate other people with. And a lot of ladies do that. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? It's the kids that have to pay the full price. You know what I'm saying? With their livelihoods and their subconscious values. You know what I'm saying? How they view things when they get older. You know what I'm saying? All that comes into play because what the narcissistic parent does is takes out a lot of things that they are vulnerable about and injects them into the child, you know, in an indirect way. And the child, when it becomes an adult, will still have these stipulations like messing with them subconsciously. You know what I'm saying? So it like for a lot of girls that got daddy issues, you know, a lot of men they be having like mom issues and stuff, but you know they not really gonna admit to it. You know what I'm saying? Or the girl's not gonna admit to the daddy issues and stuff. But narcissistic parenting is like it really cripples like a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are affected by it, whether they want to like talk about it. You know what I'm saying or not. You know what I'm saying? Narcissistic parenting is like to me like it's real bad. You know what I'm saying? That's like having a football scholarship, man, and then you get hurt right when you about to get like drafted. You know, like it's bad, man, because a lot of kids they got a lot of good potential, and then the parents they don't nurture the potential because they so self-absorbed. If it's a narcissistic parent, they self-absorbed in the me thing anyway, so they not trying to nourish the kids. You know what I'm saying, or help grow whatever talent that might be there. You know what I'm saying? So it's a bad do, you know what I'm saying? So people have to be aware, you know what I'm saying? In a lot of communities, we have to seek help, man, so we could get away from that type of stigma that haunts us, man, you know what I'm saying? So narcissistic parents, they'll, one of the things that they would do is put one child against the other, you know what I'm saying? Comparing, like I said, comparison, division, and competition is always bad. They'll place one child against the other, man, and compare one of the children that's doing good to comparing to one that's kind of like mediocre or kind of lacking a little bit. But instead of like encouraging them, they putting them down, you know. Or in a lot of cases, there's a lot of child abuse involved. There's a lot of neglect involved, not adhering to the child's like mental needs or like showing them displaying love. You know what I'm saying? So it'll cripple the child in a lot of ways. A lot of things that's not like explained that should be explained with a narcissistic parent. Uh, it should be explained with normal parenthood. It's not explained with narcissistic parenthood because it's like I said, it's a me party. So they so self-absorbed that whatever they trying to do is that they neglect. It's gonna be if you're putting all your energy in one area, like say if you're a mother and you chasing a dude, then the children gonna suffer. You know what I'm saying? Because the mother is like not paying attention to the kids like real needs, you know, because she's too busy trying to chase that dude. You know what I'm saying? And 9 times out of 10, they end up having another child, and the dude wasn't trying to be with you from the beginning. So here goes some more baggage, like to her in her mind, unless the child just come out and just be super outstanding. Then that's bragging rights for the narcissistic mother. You know what I'm saying? But she will depict the golden child as like her good side, you know, or things that she wanted to accomplish. So she will live vicariously through the golden child. Now the scapegoat child will get all the blame and the shame of like her shadowing or his shadowing of things they ain't do right in life. So the scapegoat really get a lot of neglect. You know what I'm saying? The scapegoat really not gonna get no love like that. Shoot, I mean, like they probably can remember if you're a scapegoat child, you probably can remember 1 to 2 times that your narcissistic parent told you that they really love you, you know, or was really encouraging or being there for you. They might miss things that you got to do at school because it's not important. Things that you want to do, not important. You'll never be like the focus point, like, you know what I'm saying? You probably will never get like a birthday party or stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Because your existence is not important to them. Now, if you come out and you do something outstanding, now they want to stand up and say, that's my baby and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? The narcissistic men and women have two different dynamics to me because it's like coming from a man point of view or for a woman point of view is different emotions involved. So people be feeling different type of ways, and then depending on what they went through as a child for themselves, that's what makes the narcissistic parent more dangerous because they feel like they got neglected and nobody like was there for them. Then you know they feel like that's the way to go to treat their child because the apple don't fall far from the tree. You psychologically gonna do a lot of the things that your parent did to you unbeknownst to you. It's going to be subconscious, you know what I'm saying? Because if you're not being aware, you're just going to revert back to what you was shown or what you think is like best. Even though the bad things happen to you, you're not going to look at them like that when you like dealing with your own child. You're going to be just like going on autopilot. When you go on autopilot, you're not like really being aware of the things that you're doing, saying, and how you mistreating the child. You know what I'm saying? The favorite child, the golden child, gonna get extra privilege. The scapegoat not gonna get that many privileges. It's gonna be like a whatever party. But the scapegoat, in most situations, they're gonna be more quiet and more easy to get along with because they not trying to get in trouble because you're already treating them bad anyway. So once they get of age a little bit, they already see the difference. So they like trying to stay low key and stay out the way because they don't want to. They don't want no backlash or nothing, you know, coming at them. So, you know what I'm saying? So, and then the golden child, they don't feel the stipulations that the scapegoat get because they didn't get mistreated like that. You know, everything that they saying they want to do, they getting support, you know, and they getting, you know, pushed and all that stuff, which is like super wrong because if you got a bunch of kids, you got to, the same way you doing one, you got to do it the other. You know what I'm saying? It's period, you know. So a lot of brothers and sisters out here, a lot of people, period, man. We just got to get that together because that hurt. That those people grow up to be from hurt children to be hurt adults, and hurt adults, you know, hurt people want to hurt other people in some form, way, or fashion. So that's just something we just want to try to stop, period, because it's damaging like a lot of stuff, man. A lot of people, you know, with that like nonchalant, you know what I'm saying, don't give a, you know, what attitude, you know what I'm saying, and it's like, nah, that ain't the way to do things, man, you know. So we already, as black people, you know what I'm saying, we already went through slavery. So to me, it's astonishing that with the parenting that, you know, it'd be like some other form of like slavery or like mistreatment to another human being, you know, being that, you know, everybody want to talk about MLK Day and Malcolm X and all that. You got to be aware of that stuff at the career, at home, behind closed doors. You can't just be like that out in public. So you got to watch what you're doing, what you're saying, and how you treating every one of your children, period. Be it whether you're a man or woman. It don't matter what color you are. You have to treat your child like correct. Like that's God's child. He just lending them to you. You know what I'm saying? That ain't for you to abuse or use like a tool or something. You know what I'm saying? But we'll get deeper into that, you know, as we go on. But I just wanted to like, you know, let some awareness out on that and like just speak on that real quick because like it's real bad out here, like for a lot of people in a lot of situations, and like, you know, you want to make a change, you want to start with the younger generation. So we got to stop all this like toxic, you know, parenting and toxic abuse, especially with our young women, you know what I'm saying, and with the young men. But you know what I'm saying, it all coincide together You know what I'm saying? You teach your kids, music, that's entertainment. That's not like a way for everybody to live. That's not going to coincide with whatever you're trying to do. If you're trying to do something that's like, what I'm saying, career wise or go to college and all that. So, all that crazy stuff, man, like that's entertainment. They're trying to get a check for their family and their kids, you know what I'm saying? So, however you do it, you teach them. That's entertainment, just like sports. That's entertainment. You watching a movie, that's entertainment. You know what I'm saying? That's not no way. No, you don't have to try to live like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a fine line, between entertainment and reality. Like, you don't want to like let the TV or YouTube or like I'm saying bad YouTube, not the good stuff. You know what I'm saying? On pretenses of people like myself and others that like, what I'm saying, they present like a healthy aspect of things where you could try to grow from it or at least bring some awareness to it where you could seek professional help. You know what I'm saying? So like everybody like got to reach out and step out to be better. You can't get the better results, with the same mindset, So you gotta switch it all up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do stuff and go outside the box, like for real. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, for real. So like, I know like now it's like a me party on a lot of stuff, the partying and all that stuff. But what about the kids, man? You know what I'm saying? You have to be aware of how you're treating your child, how you're treating one, how you're treating the other. You have to be aware about the abuse that you had to go through as a child. If that was the case, if not, then hopefully you're in a better situation. But most of the ones that went through abusive childhoods end up doing the same thing to their children in a narcissistic, manipulative type of way. You know what I'm saying? You can't like make them like think what you want them to think. You let them be free. And to be able to assess things for themselves. If you're trying to make them like think what you want to think and feel how you want them to feel, how you want them to feel, then you're being controlling. And the good Lord, the Almighty, the sovereign God, the Most High, He gives you free will. And I'm not saying let them run rampant and give them free will, but encourage them to have their own mindset, to think freely, and to show them things to where they can depict their own conclusion on things. Because adults that was not able to do that as children, then you already know the stipulations on that. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't able to speak freely. It probably was very abusive physically and mentally. So you already know. Like, don't go and do the same thing to yours. How you gonna break the generational thing where with the wealth and the treatment and the spirituality? You want to break them generational curses and all that stuff. You don't want that stuff to keep carrying on. You don't want to be a part of the melee, you know what I'm saying, or the chain that kept carrying on the bad infrastructures of parenting or familyhood. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's important, man, to like go and try to what they say, you know better, do better. So you try to seek knowledge and you try to better yourself, period. You know what I'm saying? You try to bring self value to yourself and to your children, be it man or woman, or if y'all a couple or a family, y'all got to uplift each other, man. It's not about tearing down and who can like outwit who and who can get the upper hand in the argument or none of that, because the children are always watching and always being aware. So you have to be aware of your actions and your words around the children. You know what I'm saying? Smoking weed and drinking and just being rowdy in front of the children, like that's not cool, like for real. Like, you separate all that, That's not something you want to just do in front of them and just talking mannish and a bunch of different dudes popping up in front of your daughter, or if you a male, you got a bunch of girls coming popping up in front of your daughters or your son. Like, you got to differentiate that and draw the line between that, man. So, you want to be more responsible, And I know a lot of toxic people, they hate responsibility, but it's well worth it, even if you don't know how to do it, to try to really seek some help, you know, different type of channels and avenues you can go down to try to better yourself, man. So that's like a super must if you don't want your children to go through the same things you went through. And that's going to lead to like mental, disturbances, disturbances with relationships with people. And I ain't just talking about like man, woman. I'm talking about with your job and knowing how to put your work face on and just go in there and do your thing, get the heck out of there, going and seek a career, going to college, going to school to better yourself. All of that plays a part with like with the narcissistic parenting because the kid won't feel like they could be outgoing because like the narcissistic parent already put a stump on they tried to stump their light out, you know? So it's not cool, it's not good. You know, like for real, that's like it's like a big serious issue that people really just sweep under the rug. But I'm telling y'all, we can't sweep that under the rug no more. That's a no-no, man. You know, so people gotta be aware, man. Because if you just trying to raise a bunch of kids up to like worship you or to be there for you, that's sick. What is it? The intention alone. You know, you bringing bad spirits on your family alone with that. You know, don't be doing curses and stuff. You know, you bringing bad spirits on your household once again. So you know what I'm saying? Just cussing and being rowdy in front of the kids, just showing them just like the low level, low vibration way of life. Like that ain't what's up. That ain't cool, man. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. For real. Like seriously, man, we gotta tighten up on a lot of stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? But once again, man, this your boy C Mill, man. And we're gonna touch bases on this again, man. But I just had to like get the awareness out real quick and stuff. And we got to do better, man. What they say, you know better, you do better. So we have to come together and get better at a lot of things. But this is a big start. Like if you start with the children, man, with the next generation, man, and with yourself at the same time, it coincides with each other, man. So then once again, it's your boy C from the D coming to you, telling you the real. Hey, y'all have a blessed day, man. Hey, sit down and ponder on it for a minute, man. Write down some things that you could do to try to, help better the situation if you're raising children, to watch your steps and to safeguard yourself against doing that stuff, because that stuff is really, it's just real bad, straight up. So, like I said, this your boy C from the D, once again, telling y'all to have a blessed day. You too blessed to stay in that mess. Children in the light, salute. Hey, hit that like and subscribe button. Hey, like I said, man, we gonna grow together, man. You know what I'm saying? So y'all have a blessed day, man. I'll see y'all on the next one, man. Peace.